Not everybody lives, but everybody dies. So while a nigga here, I'm shooting for the sky, landing on the moon, walking on the sun, taking over the game, get it back when we done. Not everybody lives, but everybody dies. So while a nigga here, I'm shooting for the sky, landing on the moon, walking on the sun, taking over the game, get it back when we done. I'll get it back when we done. 10,000 hands in the air, have you ever seen? Work 9 to 5 or 5 to 9, do you ever dream? They in the red, but my stalk is green. Crowd like I reached the clouds, all off a beam. Dreams on lucid, films on Lucas, sound on surround, and the crowd on stupid. Who that chick Dion? That's Dion on Clueless. You circling around the money, sitting in a Cubic car. Still the dreams, they said I'm too corny. Funny, I got their ears all on me, fears all gone, and my peers all wrong. So keep your 2 cents in every phrase y'all coining. That's just common sense, all the hating, I honored it. I don't leak, I quantum it. I don't answer, I problem it. I just drop shit while they asking what a colonic is. Pinky, you know what I'm pondering? Not everybody lives, but everybody dies. So while a nigga here, I'm shooting for the sky, landing on the moon, walking on the sun, taking over the game, get it back when we done. Not everybody lives, but everybody dies. So while a nigga here, I'm shooting for the sky, landing on the moon, walking on the sun, taking over the game, get it back when we done. I'll get it back when we done.
This video is brought to you by Sleeper, the #1 daily fantasy sports app. And right now, Sleeper is doing something crazy, unimaginable. Yes, Sleeper right now is giving you a free $20. Yep, free. All you have to do is be a new subscriber and download Sleeper, and Sleeper will give you $20 in your account to play your daily fantasy pick. So if you want to pick Dak Prescott to go over his passing yards because he's playing at an MVP level, just use Sleeper. And also, if you want to make a deposit, use the code CFO. Sleeper will match 100% up to $100. So download Sleeper, get your free $20 to play daily fantasy sports, and also use the code CFO to get 100% up to $100 on your match. And let's go get this money, gang. Yo, what's up, CFO gang? It's your boy Jay Tuck. Real Cowboys fans, stand up before we start. Salute to our sponsors and Sleeper. And I wasn't planning on going live. I have been going live on TikTok, but actually I think I'm gonna do it this way. Hold on, because TikTok has been rocking with me heavy. And I want TikTok to be able to jump in on this conversation as well, because we did the pregame show on TikTok this morning. So it's a TikTok out there, man. But I want to make sure I get these message out loud and clear. So hold on, let me go live on TikTok too. But I'm gonna do it on my phone. Let's see here. Bang. Let's see, we're gonna do it like that. Let's see here. I'm so confused. Hey, we're going to talk about all of it. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about all of it. One sec. We're going to do it straight like this. We're going to do it. Hold up. I'm going to put y'all right there. I'm going to put TikTok right there. All right. Now, press the go live button on TikTok. And now that we're live, you know what I'm saying? Now we're live, man. So, salute to Cowboys Nation, man. Salute to Cowboys Nation. Salute to everybody. If you're new, hit the subscribe button, comment, like button on YouTube, whether you're on TikTok. But I'm going to start with this. You know, when I came into this, what we like to call the content space back in 2020 during the pandemic, you know, we prided ourselves on being different, right? Than the ESPN, the First Takes, the Undisputeds. We prided ourselves on truth, passion, right? people who really love the Dallas Cowboys and wanted to win. And it was something that I truly loved. I loved being a part of that space. You had the late night hype with my dog Big Game James and Law Nation and Skywalker Steel. Like, the content space was built on truth, realism. We didn't want no sugary bubblegum popcorn as content. We were looking for something else. And that's what we kind of built our foundation on, what I built my entire brand on, and what others have, right? But what has happened, of course, with anything, things get popular, things get trendy, more people want to be a part of it. And the more people that become a part of it, the more people water the product down. They water down the true emphasis and the true meaning and the foundation of which this Dallas Cowboys content creation space was built. All right? So I get it. You always got to adjust, right? Nothing stays stagnant. But this offseason, there was a lot of people, so to my dog Lou, over there in the chat on TikTok. Give my dog Lou a follow. Boss Cowboy, Big Game James, myself, DMV. We was trying to point out a lot of things that was wrong with this team. Not because we wanted to be negative, not because we wanted to make money, because we damn sure ain't make no money doing it, right? Not because we just wanted to be different and go against the crowd. Because we were sick and tired of losing and accepting mediocrity, all right? And during that course of the offseason, me and many others, Stargazer, list goes on, we was, I don't want to say stoned, because that's a biblical term, but we was scrutinized, criticized, called out of our name, and the same fan base and community that we have worked so hard to build turn their backs on us for the bubblegummy, rainbowish, pie in the sky, bullshit ass content. Which is cool, right? It's cool with me. I'm not moping. I'm perfectly fine. You know what I'm saying? Business is booming for me, right? But the same community that we've built off of honesty and integrity turned their backs on us, made us the outliers, and turned their nose up on us, right? Because people just wanted to feel fucking good, right? Tuck, be positive. Tuck, be positive. I just want to support my team. I just want to feel good about my team. So let me ask you, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, do you feel fucking good right now? Do you feel good right now? Do you feel positive right now? Right? Do you feel like we them boys right now? This shit sucks, doesn't it? This shit hurts, doesn't it? You're confused. You're embarrassed. You got Eagles fans probably in the chat laughing at you, right? Broncos fans laughing at you. The Broncos fucking own us. We ain't beat the Broncos since 95. You are the laughing stock of the league. And this is what a lot of us, well, no, I don't say a lot of us, a niche of us have been trying to warn you guys about and fix. But no one wanted to listen to anything that we had to say because we were viewed as the negative content creators, right? They're always pro player. We told y'all numerous times in my camera, 4K here, Lou has done numerous shows. Jaden Blue is not it. He had a fumbling problem. And y'all saw clearly today, soon as that kid got thumped, he coughed it up. But it was hard to tell you guys that because so many of the popcorn, sunshine, and rainbows part was selling you on this bullshit that he was Tony Dorsett. There was no film session I could do. I tried. There was no film session that Lou could do. He tried. Me and Boss tried. DMV tried. But y'all got so sold on the bullshit, you didn't want to listen to anything that we had to say. Now, we'll talk about the player. Did the player always do what we liked? Did the player always do the right thing or say anything? Right? Now, there were some things that the player did that we disagreed with. And I personally disagreed with, right? But make no mistakes about it. This defensive end room cannot get pressure to save their fucking lives. They cannot get pressure or get sacks to save their fucking lives. Sam Williams, you know what I'm saying? That's a problem, y'all. That's a serious problem. And we're missing that. Why are we missing that? Because a bunch of people bought into the bullshit and they blew up our defense in quote one of my favorite TV shows of all time in Snowfall because they didn't like the way that another talked. You guys were not all of you, right? But there was so many Cowboys fans ready to blow up the most disruptive, havoc causing player in the fucking NFL because you just didn't like the way that he talked. You didn't like the podcast. You didn't like the podcast. You like the jersey swap. Right? That's what you blew up the football team over because you didn't like the way he fucking talked, Cowboys Nation? Talked. Not got off the field issues, not multiple arrests, not gun violence, not DV, not this, not that, not bar fights, not showing up to practice, not throwing team because the way he talked on a fucking podcast. Y'all was willing to sacrifice. All right, cool. Perfect sacrifice. But sometimes when you sacrifice, you get what you deserve. And we're sitting week after week watching Bryce Young comfortable, watching Caleb Williams comfortable. I don't even think Bo Nix had even washed his fucking jersey today. Right? Every quarterback is just comfortable in the pocket because that ain't it. That ain't it. Ain't it. Don't care. No pressure. Even Tony Romo, who we all love, I'm saying Romo's right here on my wall, said the same thing. Ain't no pressure. These corners are covering forever. Now, here we are again today. Once again, making the same mistake that I posted a video on Twitter, Instagram, everywhere, and had so many people commenting, get rid of Diggs. Get rid of Diggs. Get rid of Diggs. Get rid of Diggs. Get rid of Diggs for Jaquez Reese Bridges. And they went out there and bullied that man on live fucking TV. Right in front of you. They bullied, they literally just picked on him on, like Romo was like, they're picking on the kid. They were literally just picking on the kid on live TV. So now you have no Micah. You currently have no Overshown. You currently have no Trayvon Diggs out there. Your safeties are all hurt. All right. And maybe we watched a completely different game. So I might ask, because I'm Central Time. I know some of you guys might be on the East or the West. Did any of you hear Osa Odighizuwa's name called today? Did anybody hear Osa's name? I haven't heard Osa's name called in fucking weeks. I haven't heard Osa's name called in weeks. Nope. I see nopes all in the chat. Nope. I thought maybe my TV was glitching. Haven't heard Osa's name called in weeks. Kenny Clark. Have y'all heard Kenny Clark's name called in weeks? But see, those types of players don't get the public scrutiny because they don't say anything. Osa got paid. Osa got paid before every fucking body. But he gets a pass. Why? Because he doesn't speak much? He's supposed to be the defensive leader. He's the anchor. I'm trying to just mental it. When's the last time I've heard Osa name called for blowing up a play? So why isn't it? It's so loud versus Micah. It was so loud versus Trayvon all fucking week. But we're quiet when it comes to Sam Williams. We're quiet when it comes to Osa. Right? Why do we pick and choose? Why are we quiet when it comes to... When's the last time y'all heard Fowler's name? When's the last time y'all heard Fowler's name? Fowler was supposed to be brought in to bring the sack guy. So why, Cowboys Nation, do we pick and choose who we want to crucify? Why do we pick and choose who's the villains? Right? It's crazy to me, y'all. And so there was people out here that was warning, hey, man, this ain't right. So y'all still getting Max? Probably not. If I'm Max, I wouldn't want to come join this shit. You know what I'm saying? Over 427 yards. TikTok. Let me talk to y'all. Everybody on YouTube, follow me on TikTok. We did a pregame show on TikTok. If you watch my TikTok pregame show, salute. What did I tell you guys? I clearly said, and I quote, all of my draft kiddos goes crazy against us. Tet, Luther Burden. So watch out for RJ Harvey. RJ Harvey got in the end zone 3 times. RJ Harvey had a light day at the office and got in the end zone 3 times. Easy money. Easy money. I said it. I said it live on TikTok. Watch out for my dog, RJ Harvey. You know what I'm saying? Said it clear as day. And RJ Harvey had a cool little day at the office with 3 touchdowns. Troy Franklin was another kid, but it's a different draft, right? Troy Franklin. Right? That was easy pickings against our Dallas Cowboys defense. All right. And it's to the point where it's over, y'all. I hate to be that guy. You're not fixing this defense this year. You're not. It's donezo. It's a wrap. It's donezo. We forced 3. Meaning we made them get to third down 3 times in the first half. 3 times we got them to third down. That is wild. 3 times. 3 times. And they were 2 for 3. Anthony, bro, I haven't heard a word from Osa. You wouldn't even know he was active today. You would not even knew Osa Diggy-Azua was active today unless you go and look at the stat sheet. I could have said he was inactive when he knows the difference, right? But he get a pass, though, because he ain't got a podcast. That's wild to me. If we're going to hold players accountable, we have to hold everybody accountable. Tyler Guyton and these fucking false starts. Tyler Guyton and these false starts. Still. Tyler Guyton and all these damn false starts still. Killed that opening drive. You called it on Hoffman, but it was on Tyler Guyton. Do you not? So, here's what I question. Shotty told us all offseason, no job is safe. Competition, right? Everything's about competition. Well, I think Nate Thomas has played the left tackle position better than Tyler Guyton. When Tyler Guyton was out, Nate Thomas played left tackle better than Tyler Guyton. So what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Right? If everything's about competition, no job is safe, and the best players play, there's no way you can convince me film-wise that Tyler Guyton is playing the left tackle or played the left tackle position better than Nate Thomas. How long are we going to sit back and have these false starts? These mental errors. I thought we were going to have accountability, right? Now, let's get to the offensive side of the ball because they're not off the hook either, right? This is the problem, right? So this is where we got to deal with it. Here they come out the sewers now. All them Dak-hating zombies, they're coming out the sewers now, right? Because you were relying on Dak Prescott to have to play like a goddamn Super Saiyan for 17 weeks in order for us to have a chance. That's asking too much of any quarterback. That Dak was going to play. I knew. I was like, here we go, man. Shit, abandon the run. Dak's going to have to just throw. As you start to excel up that ladder with this schedule, you're going to face good defenses and good defensive coordinators that have schemes for that. They was rushing for Denver. See, the Denver Broncos, they understand that pressure matters. They understand that getting sacks matter. That's why they lead the league in it. It's just who they are. It's just their DNA. It's just what they do right now. So they was once again rushing 4, dropping 7. Now, we could have probably ran on Denver, But with the score being the way it was and being so lopsided, we had to pretty much abandon the run and abandon Javonte Williams, right? But you're relying on Dak, and it's going to happen again Monday night, because just like the damn Broncos own us, the Cardinals own us too. You are relying, right, bro? You're relying on Dak to have to play perfect for 17 weeks in order not to win the game, just to have a chance. And of course, since Eberflus is a Jerry Hire, he's going to get bail, right? He's going to get the injury bug, right? He's going to get that type of ordeal, right? He's going to get... And just like my dog, Mr. Victorious, is saying right here, Cowboys Nation, aren't y'all sick and tired of this feeling? Aren't y'all sick and tired? You can't see it on TikTok, but aren't y'all sick and tired of being embarrassed? Aren't y'all? Or does some of y'all like it? I feel like some of you guys will take the embarrassment as long as you can have some futuristic draft picks and shit so you can put in the PFF mock draft simulator. As much as I don't think that this hurts the front office, I personally don't think this hurts the fan base as much as I used to think it is. Because you guys will sacrifice, not you particularly, but fans will sacrifice whoever because they don't like their attitude or how they talk. Damn winning, we want some good guys who just doesn't talk. It's stupid to me. I know people watching on TikTok. I know all of you guys watching on YouTube. Hit the like button, subscribe button on both sides, right? It's sick and tired of this. We have been praising Brian. Some people, Cowboys, I'm going to start saying this. Cowboys fans have been praising Brian Schottenheimer. Oh, we got a head coach, y'all. What the fuck has Brian Schottenheimer done yet, y'all? What the fuck has Brian? He hasn't even won 2 consecutive games. Hey, Tuck, I know you was a Mike McCarthy guy. I really wasn't. I mean, I just feel like Mike was a decent coach, right? But we got a guy in Brian. He hasn't even done shit yet, y'all. But we are just so thirsty to get the sugar and get the flowers. We don't make people earn it anymore, dog. We don't make people earn it. We don't make people earn it. Why are we crowning Brian Schottenheimer as the heir apparent and the next Sean McVay, and he hasn't even won fucking 2 consecutive games? Can we start with getting 2 in a row first before we want to crown him as the guy of the future, the Kyle Shanahan? But we just want to feel good, right? I get it. We just want to feel good because our ownership doesn't give us much to be excited about. So we'll find something for all my, he is Luke Kuechly, he is Sean Lee. Was Jack Sanborn out there again today? No, he wasn't. Why? Because they know he's not that guy. But we just want to do something to feel good, so we'll lie to ourselves, y'all. And then when somebody who really cares about y'all, you know what I'm saying? I don't need to manipulate y'all for views or clicks. I get guaranteed money. I'm on a guaranteed contract. You know what I'm saying? Whether this video does 20 million views or it does 14, it does not matter because of them right there. It's guaranteed. It's guaranteed. So I don't have to lie to you guys. If I say, hey, man, Jaden Blue has some work to do, and he needs to make sure he's protecting the ball. It's not because I want to poo-poo on the Cowboys fans parade. It's because he has a problem that I see that's clear as day that can ultimately impact and derail our opportunities to win. That's all it was. Right, Christopher. I'm tired of staying optimistic, right? Tired of tired of just being a blonde fan and just saying we them boys. And if you don't believe, then just leave. Right? I hate that's the dumbest shit ever. You on TikTok, you on YouTube, you on Instagram, we are all paying customers. Whether you go to games, buy merch, hats, jerseys, whatever, we are all paying customers. If we go to Outback Steakhouse and we are not pleased with the service and the food, we can call for the manager and say we are not pleased with the service and the food. Oh, it's not just being negative. You just hating on Outback Steakhouse. I know they had hair in your food. I know your steak wasn't cooked properly, but stop being negative. Just believe. You're a fake Outback supporter. Right? No. What we pay for is not this. We pay top ticket prices, top in jersey sales, top for parking, top for food, right? Top, and get a mediocre return when it comes to performance. And you mean I can't voice my frustration? Top in ticket prices, top in viewership, top in jersey sales, top in parking, or parking's fucking ridiculous. Just even tailgate, right? Top. But when we say, hey man, this ain't what I paid for, then now we're the bad guys. Now we're the bad guys for saying, hey, Pickens doing the peekaboo after every catch while losing is laughable. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck are we selling. What are we peekabooing right now? The only peekaboo playing was Bo Nix carving y'all asses up. Yeah, peekaboo. Oh yeah. Nah, don't peekaboo shit. Open your eyes and see they are beating the dog shit out of y'all on America's Game of the Week right now in front of the entire world. Where's the fire? Oh, Brian Schottenheimer is going to hold this team accountable. Where was I have not seen no fire, no passion, no effort from Brian Schottenheimer. If I was to go and last 4 to 5 games and take Brian Schottenheimer out and AI Mike McCarthy on the sidelines, y'all would not know the fucking difference. You don't know the difference. You wouldn't know the difference. You wouldn't know the difference. Still stupid penalties. Still coming in unmotivated. Still don't see no fire, no effort. Right? Matt Eberflus just stands over there looking like he sees a fucking ghost. You got to ask yourself, what do you want as a Cowboys fan? Do you really want change, Cowboys Nation? Or do you want comfort? You got to ask yourself that. Appreciate the support, Daniel. Appreciate you, my dog. And for everybody on TikTok, if you follow me, let me know. I'll follow you guys right back on TikTok. But do you want change or do you want comfort? You have to ask yourself as a fan that. Because if you want comfort, oh yeah, cool. You know what I'm saying? You can turn this shit off and Go watch the Green Bay game and just vibe on out. You know what I'm saying? We'll be back at home next week. Yo-yoing back and forth, win a game, lose a game, 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 win a game, lose a game. Right? But if you really want change, Cowboys Nation, you're going to have to stand firm, and it's going to be tough, but be vocal and say, right, I get Trayvon Diggs is acting a fucking fool right now, but Traquise Bridges ain't my fucking solution. So you need to call Stephon Gilmore at least. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I get that Trayvon Diggs ain't probably doing things right. But hey, if you're going to bench Trayvon Diggs, you need to go fucking call Stephon Gilmore right now. Because this ain't it. You got Marvin Harrison coming up next week. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you're going to have to fight for change, y'all. And fighting for change, it's never going to be easy. You're going to have to say some shit that's going to make people uncomfortable. Probably not going to be liked, right? But all these people who sold Cowboys Nation all this sugar and bullshit this offseason, I think y'all should go over there and ask, what is this? You told me Jack Sanborn was Luke Kuechly. He's not even active. Well, he's active, but he's not playing, right? You told me Jaden Blue was Tony Dorsett / Tony Pollard. I don't see that. You told me that this defense will still be able to get sacks and pressure and stop the run without Micah Parsons. I'm not seeing that. You told me that our secondary is drastically improved in the absence of Trayvon Diggs. I'm not seeing that. I'm not seeing any of the shit that you sold me. But what happens is people can sell you a bunch of bullshit. It's going to the next. Yeah. No apologies. No, my bads. No, I was wrong, right? Just sell you a bunch of bullshit and just move on to the next. And they get passes. Because they're funny sometimes, right? Or they're entertaining. Why? Why do we cherry pick? Exactly, Rue. Now we're expecting this miracle of Overshown and Siobhan Revel to save us. That Overshown and Revel are going to be like Forrest Gump, and they're going to start running, and all of a sudden those mechanical knee braces will start to shatter and break away from their knees, and they'll be running at 4.3 speed overnight, and everything will be fixed and healed in Dallas, and we'll now make that play and make that run. That's what's being sold. And people are buying it. Yeah. Run, Forrest. Right? Siobhan Rebel's going to go out there, a clunker, 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 and that knee brace and the metal's going to start to fall off, right, and tear off on the field, and all of a sudden he's going to get a pick six, and everything will be fixed in Dallas. That's the shit that they're selling you. That's what they're selling us. They're selling you. Right? And it's frustrating, right? Because the people who really care, the people's not in it for themselves, they're just trying to look out like, hey, man, I love the Cowboys, but hey, we might need to get an RB too. Now, y'all saw what happened in Denver a second ago, right? They had Dobbins out there who had 100 yards, and you had a backup running back who personally I think is better than the RB1, right? But he was able to come in and still have instant impact. That's a tandem. That's a tandem, a running back tandem. Why can't we have that? Wouldn't it have been nice to have Javonte Williams and RJ Harvey? I tried. Lord knows I tried. You know what I'm saying? Lord knows I tried. If anyone tried to get RJ Harvey on this Dallas Cowboys roster, it was me. I was fighting with scouts at the combine when they told me RJ Harvey wasn't going to be drafted. So Lord knows I tried, right? But the thing is, we have to open our eyes, Cowboys Nation. Some of y'all are like, man, I don't know what happened. Tuck, what's going on with our defense? What the fuck do you mean what's going on with our defense, bro? I tried. They should have never cut Deuce Vaughn. I mean, I don't even think Deuce is active out. I mean, so Deuce is in Denver, right? DMV. I told TikTok specifically, and everybody who watched that pregame show, I said my draft kiddos go fucking bonkers when I'm watching. RJ Howery said, oh shit. Oh, he's in Carolina? You know what I'm saying? RJ Howery said, yo, Tuck's watching, dog. I gotta go crazy real quick. Very first touch he got. Ping, ping, pang, pang, pow. Oops, sideline. Oops, excuse me. Touchdown. Next play. Oops, y'all forgot I played quarterback before I went to UCF. Okay, boom, Wildcat on that ass. Touchdown. Oh, y'all forgot I can catch out the backfield too. Oh, yeah, excuse me. Touchdown on that ass. My dog Tuck is watching. I got to show out. You know what I'm saying? So y'all know what's up. And Marty Hampton about to go crazy. Marty Hampton's going to go crazy. But I just think the Cowboys, we are who we thought they are, bro. And it's the same issue we've constantly seen. They cannot punch on people in their own weight class, y'all. They can't. They can't. This is not even this year. Going back to last year, right? Whenever you play a team that has a quarterback like, he's pretty good, it's going to be a long day, right? Being able to fight in your own weight class. Pick on somebody your own size, right? But when I say that, maybe me, and I'm speaking for me, have to realize we're not as big as we think we are. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we feel or look like we big, but maybe we not as big as I think we are. That's something to consider, right? That's something to consider. No one's explosive on his defense thanks to Jerry. There's a lot of Cowboys fans that are happy with that because they're more happy about having fucking cap space to do something in the future, right? Next year, right? And the year after that, right? Which is cool. I understand it. But I don't want to hear your frustrations about what's currently happening. And what's currently happening right now is that our defense is the laughing stock of the NFL. We're going to be back to 32 or 31 after that show. You know what I'm saying? We back in the 30s. knowing Jerry's going to hold the draft picks. I know. So you're willing to sacrifice this season for the future. So for me, I've been trying to tell people this, why I'm not all frustrated this year and mad and kicking over water bottles and shit, because the Cowboys were never committed to winning this year. They wasn't committed to winning this year. They just wasn't. You know? So what told me that was the draft. I like Donovan Ezekiraki. You guys know I'm an ACC guy. But at the time when we drafted him, we had Micah, we had Fowler, we had Sam Williams, we had Nealon, right? So that was 4 edges. Why did we draft another edge? I was kind of head scratching like, all right, I mean, I get the pick, but how does he help us this year? You know what I'm saying? And then Siobhan Revel, I get it, but with that knee injury, he might start the season off on PUP, maybe. Then he had the setback. So, I mean, So a lot of the picks were futuristic, besides Tyler Booker, right? And you think about it, Tyler Booker and Donovan Ezekiraki and Jay Toye were the only 3 players that were active on day one. Exactly, DMV. They drafted Diggs and Micah's replacements, which is cool. I get it. I understand. But they're not out there right now. They're not helping you any. You know what I'm saying? It was target practice. It was target practice. They saw Traquise Reeves Bridges and said, easy money. Easy money. And the interception he got, they threw it right to him. So, I mean, I get it, bro. But, you know what I'm saying? The black jerseys are throwbacks, man. Black jerseys are throwback. Emmitt Smith, you know what I'm saying? Back when the Cowboys actually cared about winning and shit. Not Netflix series. The Reebok joints. Reebok on the sleeves. I got this one. I got Dion. Love these jerseys. Can we get to a wild card? You want the real answer or the sugary answer? I'll let y'all pick. Y'all want some sugar on a Sunday night before we go to bed? Or do y'all want the real answer? Real? Fuck no. No. This team is not a playoff team to do what? A playoff team to do what, y'all? To do what? If Caleb Williams was comfortable, if Bryce Young is comfortable, if Bo Nix is comfortable, what the fuck y'all think a Matthew Stafford would do? What do y'all think a Baker Mayfield would do? What do y'all think a Jordan Love would do? What do you think a Brock Purdy would do? What do you... Like, we're not there. As they say, the old football moniker, defense wins championships. I rest my case. If defense wins championships, we have your answer. I mean, there you go. If defense, I mean, you can try to 40 ball your way to the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it happens. Maybe you go in a cold-ass Philadelphia snowy game and throw for 485 yards or something like that. I don't know. DMV, bro, we haven't even gotten to the good quarterbacks yet. We haven't even gotten there yet. We haven't even gotten there yet. You know what I'm saying? These are the up-and-coming quarterbacks that are hella comfortable. If you can't get pressure and you can't cover, that is a recipe for disaster. You know what I'm saying? That's a recipe for disaster. Hell of a recipe for disaster. I don't even think Bo Nix should even have to wash his jersey. Bo Nix probably didn't even shower after the fucking game. Probably just switched clothes, hopped in a whip, and drove home. Yeah, bro. Bruce. Pat Mahomes. Xavier Worthy. Rashee Rice. Travis Kelce. On Thanksgiving Day. Pat Mahomes with no pressure. And tell me what you're gonna do. It's sad right now because we are the ones that have to deal with this shit. All y'all watching, wherever y'all watching right now, we gotta go and deal with this shit. Jerry cool. Jerry cool, he'll be all right. We gotta walk out, man, what's up with your Cowboys, Tuck? What the fuck? What's up with your Cowboys? Huh, huh, huh. I walk in the fucking barbershop, everyone's like, oh, what's up with your Cowboys? The fuck? Tune into my live show and I would have told you what was up with it. I told you what was up with the Cowboys back in June. Yeah, I would love a wild card game, but that's a fan of me, but seeing destroyed by 50 by the Lions. Yeah, why do we want to get to a wild card, get blown off, and have a later draft pick? Eberflus needs to go. Now, I think all of us across multiple platforms, do y'all think that Matt Eberflus's scheme is built for success this year for the Dallas Cowboys? What up, my dog? I'm going to keep speaking that truth, man. I'm going to ask y'all, do y'all think that Matt Eberflus's scheme this year is currently built for the Dallas Cowboys to have success? I see nope, 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 hell nah, nope, fuck no, nah tuck, no, hell no, hell no. Cool. But if Trayvon was to say that, or if a player was to say that, I don't like him. He's being a distraction. Bro, the players are saying the same shit that we're saying. Bro, they say the same shit we saying. They ain't saying nothing different. They ain't saying nothing different. And here's the thing. Defense about to fold and quit on Matt Eberflus. We are in fold and quit territory right now. All right? We are in fold and quit territory right now. We are in fold and quit territory defensively right now. What should concern you guys is that Kenneth Murray was the one who called the private meeting before the Commanders game to make sure everybody was in sync. Kenneth Murray, who just got here. Osa, that's your job, broski. Osa, that was your job to do. You're supposed to be a defensive leader. Kenneth Murray just got here. He's on a 1-year fucking deal. That's supposed to be you, Osa. Be you. So there's no live wire on the defense. There's no spark plug. I see no heart out there. I just see people out there just wonder. No, let me take that back. Siobhan Revel. No, not Siobhan Revel. Reddy Stewart, I apologize. Reddy Stewart. All right. Yeah, Switch. Osa got paid and vanished. But see, Osa don't say much, so Osa's good. Now, if we want to keep it a buck, there is zero way that you can explain that paying Osa was a priority over the player. Oh, Tuck, they gave him $47 million. We didn't have, I wasn't paying. Oh, you had the fucking money. That was the priority. And I like Osa. He's cool. He just shot out and dropped for the show. You know what I'm saying? Osa being Miami Fashion Week with a bunch of baddies. But he was not the priority. If we would have paid the player and lost Osa, I'd be like, damn, that's fucked up. But I liked Osa. I wouldn't have made up through no fit. I can go get you another one. I'm going to get you another one. But the players that are supposed to be the players and stepping up, they are nowhere. Let me actually fucking look. Let me look for my damn self. Because now I'm curious. Now you got me curious. Wasn't there a song? Who was that? Keith Sweat? Somebody? That's someone curious. Yo, am I Darius Slay's dad? No. We have no Rodman, Draymond Green, no Charles Haley. My dog, we don't want those types of players anymore. They're not wanted in Dallas. You better not have a fucking voice or a spine, or they will want you out of here. Let me see. Actually, hold on. Let me show y'all this. I can't show y'all this on TikTok, but I can show y'all this on YouTube. Hold up. Let me. Where is it at? Let me see. All right, I'm gonna do this. I know it's somewhere. Hold on. I'm gonna pull this up for y'all. All right, so boom, here. All right, let me do this. I'm gonna show y'all on YouTube this, just in case you don't want to believe what Jay Tuck is saying right now, right? I'm gonna put my camera on here too, so y'all can see me as I show y'all this. Hold on, gonna get right here. Here you go, boom. Put my camera here, shrink me down, right here. All right, boom. All right, bang. Lock the camera. And then we are going to boom. Let me zoom in. You know what I'm saying? Let me zoom in. Just in case. You know what I'm saying? It's too small for y'all. I really want y'all to see this shit in 4K quality. Osa Odighizuwa today. 33 snaps, 0 tackles, 0 sacks, 0 hits, 0 hurries, 0 batted, 1 assisted. He had 1 assisted tackle today. 1 assisted tackle. Yes, we paid him. Paid him a whole lot of money. 1 assisted tackle. Assisted, that means like half. That means like if DMV was tackling the player and I just jumped on the pile, I get a little credit for that. Right? Fuck it. Let's go to Carolina. Right? He actually had 2 tack total. Well, no. Right? He had 1 hit, 1 hurry, 1 tackle. Right? The Giants. 1 tackle, 3 assists. Right? So come on. I guarantee you guys right now, if I toss out Perion Winfrey in this, he can give me 1 assisted tackle. Actually, let's do this. So he had 1 assisted tackle. Let me see this. He better not let me find out. You better not. So Osa had 1 assisted tackle. Mozzie Smith had 1 tackle. Mozzie had the same type of performance that Osa did. It's wild. It's wild. And he's not the nose, so don't say, and Mozzie's the nose, actually. You know what I'm saying? So, Kenny Clark. All right, Kenny Clark. Let's see what Kenny Clark did today. All right, we're going to pull files up. We're going to see who actually did something today. Kenny Clark had 1 tackle. Kenny Clark had 1 tackle. Mozzie had 1. Kenny Clark had 1. Osa had 1 assisted tackle. Thus far this year, Kenny Clark has 7 tackles, 6 assists, 2 hits in the quarterback. Kenny Clark, let's see, what is it? What game is this? Now, of course, I'm not much of a grade guy, but versus Carolina, he had a 27.4 run defense grade. 38 versus the Jets. 57 versus the Broncos. So, Tech, why are you doing that, right? Why are you bringing up Osa? Why are you bringing up Kenny Clark, but specifically Osa? Kenny Clark just got here, right? Why are you bringing up Osa? Because if you're going to be in my chat and on my social media saying Diggs ain't did nothing since he got the money. I want you guys to be fair and apply that to others as well. Right? I think that's a fair request. I mean, I don't think I'm being unreasonable. If we're gonna say, hey, Trey hasn't done anything this year, right? We can also look at other players and be like, they got paid. And actually, Osa got paid more than Diggs. But anyway, right? And they haven't done shit either. Now, remember the talk was, oh, Osa in this Eberflus scheme, he's going to go crazy and this and that and this and that and this and that. Y'all can use the same energy not only about players who have, I don't know, personalities. You can apply it. You can apply that same energy for Trayvon to Dante Fowler. You can apply that same energy to Trayvon to Osa. Honestly, you probably could do it to Deron Bland, but okay, I'll give y'all a pass because y'all like Deron Bland, right? But there's other players. But we can't cherry pick and just be like, Trayvon's a problem. Trayvon gotta go. Trayvon is this. Trayvon is that. Trayvon is this. Trayvon is that. Trayvon is this. Trayvon is that. And we're turning a blind eye to one fucking tackle, one assisted tackle in the whole ass game. Right? We gotta keep it a buck and be fair. So if Trayvon's playing bad, which I don't think he's playing bad, he's just saying playing what he's up to, right? We also got to say, hey, man, Kyer Elam ain't doing shit either. Right? We can't just cherry pick because we don't like the way a certain player talks. That's what we're going to focus all of our energy on, right? So that's all I'm saying. This defense as a unit has to get better. But full transparency, y'all, think you better let it go. Let it go. Let it go. I don't see how you can save it. Like Mike G said, Bunzo. It's buns. I don't see how we can save it. You know, and it's unfortunate because I do feel like this offense is one of the best in the NFL, but it's not going to be enough. You have to play 40 burgers every game just to have a chance. Just to have a chance. You're going to have to 40 burger every week just to be in the game. And I think that's a tall ask for any NFL team, y'all. So it just is what it is. We'll see what happens versus the Cardinals. You know, but we're having these hot and colds. You're not able to stack. And this was a very important game, as I mentioned in the pregame show, because when we get back from Vegas, shit gets real. Shit gets real. Real. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, and see, like you said, bro, and we saw versus Green Bay, even 40 wasn't enough. You know? Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. But we were giving things passes because our offense was keeping us excited, and we took our foot off the gas, right? We took our foot off the gas because it was exciting, but just like you're saying, bro, this was hard to watch. It's hard to watch. It's hard to watch. Does Dak get a pass today? Absolutely not. That interception at the end of the half was fucking idiotic. There was no need to press when you had Brendan Aubrey. Right? Dak's at fault too. I'm not one of those guys who protect certain players and whatever, right? You play good, Tuck will say you play good. You play bad, Tuck will say you play bad. Right down the line. You had a good game, say you play a good game. Play a bad game, say you had a bad game. Don't mean I hate you. Don't mean I'm a Dak hater. Don't mean I hate so-and-so. Doesn't mean I hate Osa. Don't like Osa. You know what I'm saying? But you got to call it fair. And today was not a good showing. Brian Schottenheimer was scary today, punting and shit. You know, it just was a bad showing. Offense got whooped. Defense got whooped. Special teams got whooped. Coaching staff got whooped. Got beat in all four phases of the game. Says, all valid points. Players ain't been live up to contracts, but I will say it. If I wasn't playing well, I would shut the hell up and keep a low profile. Our players be moving like they shit's all good. Because it is. You see what I'm saying? That's the problem. That's why Sam Williams can hop on Twitter and just laugh. Right? Just laugh. You know what I'm saying? But this is the culture. I think someone just posted that, right? It's a winless culture. It's right up above. And so this is where I want Cowboys fans to start thinking, right? Trayvon has been with us since 2020. Dan Quinn, and then Mike Zimmer spoke very highly. But now there's issues, right? So think of it from this standpoint. If you have a kid, if say you're a teacher, right? And you had a kid who's been in school since he was in first grade, kindergarten, whatever. And all of a sudden, he's a bit of great kid, not that many issues, you know what I'm saying? Just like kind of quiets himself. But all of a sudden in fifth grade, he's lashing out, getting in trouble. Wouldn't you ask what is going on that's causing this change of action? Right? What's causing this? Like, is it something going on at home? Is someone bothering you in class? Like, what is it? Because this isn't you. Right? And I think that's where we gotta start getting, like, what is it? Why? Mike Zimmer was the toughest, hard-nosed, assholest coach that you can probably have. Because Zim is old school. Like, Zim doesn't give a shit about nothing, right? But if he was speaking very highly about Trey, all right, why all of a sudden now? And just like you're saying, bro, it's a winningless culture. I cannot expect the Dallas Cowboys players to care about winning and losing and not focus on their brand and shit and really focus on football when the parents don't do the same. When instead of trying to work out a solution with your best defensive player, you're going on tours promoting your Netflix series. Right? Right around camp. So I can't get mad at Sam Williams for being more focused on his clothing line than football because that's your household. That's what's being taught in your house. It's brand over football. See what I'm saying? That's what mom and dad preach. Brand over football. What does mom and dad say? All news is good news. All publicity is good publicity. Even when things are going good, I'll cause drama because I want to stir it up. Your owner says, hey, winning is cool, but I want the storylines. I want the glitz. I want the glamour. I want the sizzle. right? You can't fault the players. You can't fault the kids because that's how they're being raised by their parents. Right? And it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is at this point. And we as Cowboys fans have to just adapt, and it sucks for us, right? We got stupid ass Eagles fans in the chat. Now, I could tell my Mars to shoot them dead right there on site, but I'm going to let them live. You know what I'm saying? But we have to deal with this stupid shit. And try to, right. Their actions encourage that behavior. You know, yeah. Y'all really think that Micah thought of this whole Bleacher Report shit on his own? No. That's the whole reason, right? Play in Dallas, right? What do we say, right? Players should take a team-friendly deal. Why do we say that players should take a team-friendly deal to play in Dallas? Oh, because if you play in Dallas, you're going to get endorsements. You're going to get all the brand. You're going to get things that you can't get everywhere else. That's the selling pitch. Come to Dallas, you're going to get endorsements and brand deals and commercials and everything. Then we can't be mad at the players for taking what the sales package is. Right? Dak's on every damn commercial. Sleep number, this and that. I can't be mad because that's the package, right? That's what's being presented. They don't say, hey, come to Dallas because we win championships. Come to Dallas because if you really want to win, this is where you need to be. If you're tired of losing football games, you need to be a Dallas Cowboy. No. Our sales pitch is come to Dallas. You're going to get some endorsements. You're going to get a shoe deal. You know what I'm saying? Life after is going to be good. Right? We're going to treat you real good. You're going to have, unlimited Ubers and all sorts of stuff. Helicopter rides. Get to ride in my yacht. Football isn't a selling point in Dallas. So you can't be mad when players don't make football the priority. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So just think about that. But Cowboys Nation, I guess tough loss. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But it's time to start having real conversations, honest conversations, and start holding media, content curators, hold me accountable. Y'all know I don't take it. Hold me accountable. If I say some dumb shit and it backfires, like, yo, Tuck, you said this, and this, I'm not seeing it. I can say, hey, man, I saw this, and this is what I'm seeing. I was fucking wrong. But hold them content creators accountable. They'll take your fucking views. They'll take your fucking super chats. Say, hey, man, you had this film session telling me that Jack Sanborn was Luke Kuechly, and now he ain't getting no fucking snaps. What's up with that? How do you feel about that now? Hey, man, you told me last week this defense was better without Trayvon Diggs and that Jacquizz Reeves-Bridges was an upgrade, and they went out here and bullied this man on national TV. What the fuck is up with that? Ask more, demand more, because Dallas Cowboys fans, we deserve more. And I know y'all hurt. I know y'all embarrassed, frustrated, whatever. But this team just, I focused on winning right now, right? And they told me that. They told me that this offseason. That's why I just been kind of just chilling, man. It's just vibing. RJ Harvey film session is going to drop on the channel. But when the Netflix series was the number one priority this offseason. Shit. Where's it to be mad about? I can't be mad. You know? So right now, I'm about to go chill, watch It, Welcome to Derry on HBO Max. I love horror movies. You know what I'm saying? Got It back. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to go watch that and vibe out and enjoy my Sunday and live peaceful and get ready for Monday, man. Just is what it is. Like I told y'all the other day on the live show, the Dallas Cowboys is just my favorite TV show to watch on Sundays. Just is what it is, man. It just is what it is at this point, man. So appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. Appreciate all the love. Follow me across the board, JTuck151 on social media platforms. YouTube channel, CFO Sports. Appreciate you all, man. NFC East Roundtable, hold it down. I'm still on hold down. You know what I'm saying? Giants lost. Commanders getting packed up. So only person going to be able to talk shit is Simone. So I'm going to still hold it down. So my quarterback's still the best in the division. He don't have to play like an MVP every fucking game, though. You know what I'm saying? So they're going to hold it down, man. So I appreciate y'all, man. As always, Cowboys Nation, you know, we just got to get better, and hopefully a miracle can happen with defense, but I highly doubt it because this is not good, and it's embarrassing what we have to watch Sunday after Sunday, man. So I want everyone to stay safe, stay blessed, stay encouraged. And Matt Eberflus,